What's up, home slices? We're back. Hey, John, Matt, how you doing? Welcome back. Some guy named John or Matt just was like, what the hell? How do you know that? I didn't know I was watching. It was a lucky guess. It was a lucky guess. So today, how do I explain this episode? Well, your boy decided to check out what all the hubbub was about, and he downloaded TikTok, decided to post up some TikTok videos. And I did pretty good. A lot of those videos made like a couple million, close to a million views, which is pretty good by my standards. I don't think you can get some eyes like that on any other platform, which is pretty interesting. But if you haven't downloaded TikTok yet, you probably shouldn't, because I think it's been eating up my time on there. It's ridiculous. You end up scrolling and you keep scrolling. Anyway, some of my videos that I post, they get taken down, they get banned for dangerous acts. And I don't exactly know what the hell that means, because everything I post is pretty much the same thing. So I took those banned videos and decided I'll let you take a look at them, and you can decide why they've been banned. So if you're new here, I'll play the intro.
If you forgot your Grigri at home, if your belayer's not paying attention, if you don't wear a helmet to protect your dome and your rope has failed inspection, if you think that chalk is aid and you take big whippers all day, it's time to watch these scary tales and learn something from climbing fails with Joshua Perry.
So if you're new here and you didn't figure it out by the intro, basically we take climbing fails and we review them so we don't make the same mistakes, called learning the easy way. Some of these fails we're going to look at. A couple of them we have reviewed in past episodes. If you've seen them and they're repeats for you, well, good for you. You're an OG. Some of these are new though, so let's hop right into them. So for our first clip, this one was actually banned and then it was like unbanned. I don't understand how that works, but let's check out what happens here. Oh man. That's what we climbers call a whipper. And this chick whipped so hard her head hit her ass. Yeah, not much you can really say in 15 seconds. But that's what YouTube is for. So basically we can see she's jumping off right next. We can see that clip is like right next to her. It's almost above her. So she knows she's jumping off and she's jumping away. She could literally yell tension and this would have turned into like a 1 foot fall instead of a huge fall and then a yank, which is really strange. I think it's also the way she fell. She didn't have her feet in front of her, and she also must be made of like Gumby material. She's Gumby. She's in it. We found an actual Gumby. Okay, this one here's a classic. It's been around for a while. About to fall.
Oh! Dig you good?
That is called hitting the deck. You do not want to hit the deck. Yeah, so the guy hit the deck and both his pieces blew out, which tells me two things. He didn't know how to place his first piece or his second piece. If you're going to be that close to ground, probably should get more pieces in. The first piece blows because it's probably trash. Then the second piece looks like it blows because his belayer's kind of off at a weird angle. He's like, his belayer's way off to the right. So the directional load on the piece is just really strange, and that's what probably makes the cam kind of walk out, work sideways, and then pop out. The belayer was standing in a better position, and then the cam was placed where there would have been an intention, the intended directional load on the cam, then it wouldn't have blown. So chalk this one up for bad gear placements for sure. But he seemed okay. I don't see why he got banned. And then I think at the end he even says I'm alright or something. Yeah, he's alright. He gets up, so I don't know why that was banned. Okay, this one I might understand why it was banned. Oh, just the sound of that. Ouchie! Hit. Even though this was a controlled fall and the climber knew he was going to fall off, something very strange happened and his heel caught the rope, sending him flying and cracking his head. Be sure to crack eggs, not your head. Wear a helmet. Helmet gang. Man, I'm obnoxious. Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, there's no blood, no gore, nothing like that. A pretty loud smack. You can see his hat flying off his head at incredible speed. And then he just ends up shaking his head off. Yeah, what happened here is his foot got caught behind the rope. And it was also a controlled fall. It's not like he fell while making a move and slipped. He knew he was jumping off. And still, his leg was just still behind the rope. You really have to keep an eye on that. Where the rope is going to be and where your foot's going to be, for sure. Double check that. Okay, this one I was just trying to be funny. If you keep short roping your climber, he might do this.
Slithering. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
I have no idea how that is a dangerous act, but okay. All right, so let's do a serious review of this. The climber takes a fall knowing he's going to fall down, smacks the belayer right in the face, and what we can notice is the belayer instinctively raises the arm up to protect from the kick. This would unbreak certain devices, which would send the climber straight to the ground. So luckily for him, she must be using something like a grigri or auto braking device or something. So yeah, grigris and auto braking devices are pretty important nowadays, especially if you could be kicking your belayer right in the face or something. So it's the last clip I haven't put on TikTok yet. I'm going to film a TikTok video right after this one, and maybe this will get me permanently banned or something. Right now, all my bans just kind of been giving me like time restrictions on like how spaced apart I can make a post, but they keep on threatening me with your account might be restricted or something like that. I'm just about to hit 10K too, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Maybe if you're more important on TikTok, they give you more leeway. I don't know how the hell they figured what they figure out there, but whatever. Right through the device, and we can see she's looking down at the device too, and then she's like, what happened? And then he probably said something like it's her fault, and then he's like, my fault? It can't be my fault. And maybe it's not her fault, because it's possible that he knows how to climb. He's just taking her out for like a day. She might be like a total Gumby, and or newbie climber. We call them Gumbies if you don't know that. And you have to put a knot at the end of your line. So if you're the experienced climber, you should be making sure that there's a knot at the end of your line. You can't, rely on other people to tie the knot at the end and think they know what they're doing when they don't. That's my guess of what's going on here. Otherwise, if she should have known to put a knot, then I could see why he's pissed and she's pissed. Luckily, he's right next to the ground, and he might be right next to a street, because some of my friends on Discord say that they know exactly where this was. It's in Utah somewhere, right next to a street. So he might have rolled right into the road or something. But yeah, an end knot would have completely avoided this scenario, and you would be surprised how many times this accident happens. So what do you think about those episodes? Do you have TikTok? Do you follow me on TikTok? What do you think about it? What do you think about I think all media seems like it's moving towards short form. I mean, like, you'll scroll through there and you'll get totally lost in track of time. You'll end up spending an hour. A lot of people I talk to delete it because it gets like, it's such a time waster. You get sucked into there. Hopefully I can pull some people out of TikTok, pull them over to YouTube, bring them over to the light side or the dark side. I don't know, it's the light side or the dark side, YouTube. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Join our Discord. Nice seeing you again. Hope to see you next week. Hope you subscribe and like. Josh Perry, climbing out of here. Ooh.